Hello there YouTube, and welcome back to War Thunder, guys, and welcome to the dev server update 1.77. Just a quick disclaimer, anything you see on the dev server is open to change, so BRs, armor ratings, ammunition, stat cards, etc, etc. So don't blame me if you see it on here and then they change it when it goes live. So we're going to start with the Americans and see what they have first. So starting from the bottom, I don't think they've got any low tier tanks. I think it's only the M1 Abrams. And yep, there we go, M1 Abrams. We'll have a quick look at this because I've been quite excited about these more modern tanks, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks really nice, really sleek looking. So we're going to have a look at the armor. Now this is just the normal armor. If you remember the MBT 70 and things like that, you got composite armor underneath. Wow, that armor is really thin, isn't it? Holy shit. Wow, that's a really thin turreting as well. You've got composite here, 57mm. Let's get side on with it. Side on ish. I think that's my mouse, the sensitivity is a bit too high. Very thin, but that should change when I go to the X-ray just to see the composite. Wow. Okay, let's have a look. So you've got composite there. That is pretty decent. 380mm for kinetic ammunition and 650 for chemical, which is your ATGMs, heat and heat fin stabilized, which is pretty decent. It should be able to withstand quite a lot, and as you can see, it's not just on the outside, it actually sits in here as well. That is pretty fucking good. It's not as thick on the sides of the turret. So we've got 250 kinetic and 300 chemical. So a lot of ATGMs, especially the 2 hot, will go straight through that. Lots of ammunition at the back. No composite at the back. Absolutely none. Okay, wow. Very compact in there, isn't it? Lots and lots of fuel tanks. We do have some armor inside protecting the fuel tanks, but as you can see, it's not very thick, which is a bit of a disappointment really. Let's have a look at the ammo. So we get a default round of APFS DS with pretty decent penetration for a stock round. It's not bad, it's not good, but it's not bad for the sort of battle rating it is. Hesh, well, I don't think I'll be using Hesh at this sort of BR. The heat, 400 across the board. It's not bad, it's pretty decent. Smoke shell, and then we have, this is the one we want. Oh, this is the one we want. Look at the pen on that. That is pretty decent for a 105mm cannon. That is pretty good. So I'm going to quickly take this on a test run. I heard on the grapevine as well that the Americans are getting a new F-84, the same one that the Italians have. So after I have had a quick test run with this, I think that's the next one we'll have a look at. I haven't really had a look at the change logs, but I'm pretty sure that we can sort of figure it out. Hang on a second, it's been a while since I've been on the dev server. What is it? No. Oh my god, what are the buttons? There we go. There we go. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Pretty decent reload as well, considering it's like stop. What is that? Oh, is that reloading? Replenishment of ammo storage. Nice! That's the new mechanic they added, I believe. So basically when you fire a shot, it goes into, a new one goes into your ready rack, or if you've got an auto loader you can refill your auto loading drum like for the French, and then basically you are just ready to go again without having to do much. Okay, let's Let's have a look at this IS-4 up here. I'm gonna... Oh, that's not an IS-4. What is that? I can't remember how to log on to PC. I'm not a PC player really. That went through and I killed his driver. Oh, I damaged his driver. Okay. Oh! Holy shit. Okay, let's load one of these. 800-ish. You want to go for the upper plate. Come on. Bam! Fuck! No, that's not going through. A little bit lower. Oh, there we go. Lower glacis. Always the one to go for. Oh, before I do that, I want to check out this speed. I'm going to smack it into cruise control. This should do around 45 miles an hour, I believe. Probably looking at about 30 or so across the range, but I might be wrong. It's picking up speed pretty well. Okay, yeah, so we're holding 29, sort of 30-ish, which I would expect. There is a little bit of bounce with the crosshairs. That sounds like someone's hitting a tin can. Listen to this, listen. What the fuck is that noise? I do like the new machine gun sounds though. She is a lovely tank, I must admit. She is a very, very lovely looking tank. Oh, look at that. Nice. Very excited to be playing that out. I think that's going to be my second or third tank to grind out. I definitely want to get the Challenger first, just because I'm English and it's one of the greatest English tanks ever. So definitely want that. Definitely want the 2K as well. Let's get rid of that. So aviation. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, also guys, you can see I've got some gold. I got that in the normal live server. If you buy anything in the dev server, it won't affect what you use when you go back onto your normal game. So yeah, look, lovely. Probably looks exactly the same. Oh, actually, that looks really nice. I like the skin on that. That looks fucking epic. Let's have a look at the ammunition. Let's see. Oh, lovely. We get some decent loadouts here. And I'm assuming that's going to be rocket pods for the HVARs. However, HVARs can be temperamental at top tier. So take that with a pinch of salt really. I probably will just stick to bombs and using a few HVARs just like I do with the normal F-84. But something extra to grind at, which is always good. I do like grinding tanks. So on to the Germans. I think we're going to start with the tanks again. Let's see. I don't think they've got anything low tier either. I think it's just the Leo 2K. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Leo. Oh, that looks sexy. Look how sleek it is. And look at that auto loading cannon at the top. Like, oh, that's mad. It looks absolutely beautiful. Right, let's have a look at the armor. Now remember guys, pinch of salt with the armor. It may well change, we just don't know. Again, it's not very thick with the sort of outer armor. However, it's the composite that sits underneath that is the real sort of star of the show at the moment. You know, that stuff is absolutely brilliant. That's going to be quite easy to pen with HVARs from the top or any sort of low penetrating rockets. Okay, X-ray. Wow, there's no composite where the driver sits. Holy shit. That's going to be a major problem. 50, oh my god. Oh, damn, that is thin. Oh, that is thin armor. Oh, I'm kind of dreading playing this. That is quite bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm apologising. I'm going to be playing it as well. So we only get 2 shells. We get APFSDS, which you have to unlock on the first line. This is your second shot. And a default round. The Heat FS is a decent pen though. But again, composite armour at that sort of battle rating, it may be temperamental. So a loadout of both will probably be a necessity. Let's just take it for a quick test drive and just see how quick we really are and how manoeuvrable we are in the tank. Still excited for it though, just a little bit like, he's got no fucking armour. It does look nice. It does look nice. It kind of looks like the A1A1 just with some extra armour. I think that's basically because it was sort of made as, or made from a Leo. Nice, nice, nice. Let's try to take a shot of this because it has got some decent pen. Go for the upper plate. Oh, straight through. Got the breach and the commander. Try again. Oh, okay, there you go. That is pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Let's see the speed of this and the maneuverability. And also, I just really need to do this. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Shulkers beware. It's pretty quick, so around about the same kind of speed as the Abrams, really. Doing steady 28, and you remember this isn't upgraded, so not bad, really. That was a piss poor shot. So you're looking at probably around 30 miles an hour again across country once it is faded, or at least you have the engine modifications and shit like that. I mean, it's a nice tank, but I think with the lack of armour, especially on the lower glaciers, they're going to struggle. But the Germans are all about speed and manoeuvrability all the time, so I wouldn't be too worried at the moment anyway. It all depends on how it really plays when you get into the game. What I do want to check though is the reload, because that was pretty quick. I don't think I checked the reload for the Abrams either. No, I don't think I did. Hang on. So, oh, that's not bad. We got 5.6 second reload for the Leo 2K. What was the Abrams one? It might change. It might be quicker. It might be slower. So 6.5. So we've basically got a similar or exactly the same reload. So let's go for planes. I think it's only the bomber that the Germans are getting. Yep, only the bomber. So let's have a look. Take preview. Oh, that looks absolutely beautiful. I love the camouflage on that. That sort of light, sort of pondy green is beautiful. And this is player made as well. It is going to be pretty decent. So let's have a look at what bomb load we've got. So we got 48 50 kg bombs, 12 250s, 6 500s, 4 1000s. What is that? 1800 kg. So you get 2 of them, or you can have a combination of 2 1800 kg bombs and 6 500, which is your top loadout, which is really good. Really, really fucking good. Let's have a quick look on the X-ray. Oh, unfortunately, you're going to be quite vulnerable from the underside. You do have a gunner here, but it's only a 13mm MG131. So, one decent burst could literally wreck you. Especially, look at all these fuel tanks. Oh my god. Well, a long range bomber needs a lot of fuel, I guess. Okay, let's quickly take it for a test flight into realistic, just to see how she takes off and maneuvers. I don't think it's gonna be too quick for very obvious reasons. Oh, is this a new airfield? I don't remember the German airfield looking like this. Oh, it is a new airfield. That's cool. Oh, very pitch. Getting new airfields, are we? Okay, let's gun this engine, get up into the air. Come on, girl. As soon as we get into the air, we're going to have a look and see what the cockpit layout is like. Because obviously it's not going to be a completed cockpit. We don't have bomber cockpits in the game at the moment. Oh my god, am I going to need to use all this one now? Oh, okay, there we go. I was getting a little bit worried, then I could see the end of the runway coming up pretty quick. Put the gear up. That is pretty cool. Love it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's lift the nose a bit. Lift the nose. I don't want to crash. Yeah, we're going up. Ah, nice. It might be a placeholder, but it's not too bad. It's not that bad actually. Got some dials over here. Some more instruments here. Wheels. Got our nose gunner. It's not too bad actually. I quite like it. It's got some decent visibility as well if you like to play sim. Not too bad. Okay. Heavy, very heavy plane, but I guess that's a bit of a given. Let's check out the defensive guns. Oh my god, don't do that, don't do that. No, 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 no. There we go, let's just keep weapons in. Lovely. I pity the fall. That's the belly gunner, tail gunner, two top gunners which are the 20s, and then we have heart and nose gunner as well. Pretty nice. Let's have a look at the bomb. Open the bomb bay. Is that open? I don't know if it is. Oh shit. Nope, hang on. Why is that not? Did I not set it? Did I not set it? Where's Bombay? Bombay door. B. Yeah, open. Right, there we go. God, I'm getting so confused here. Right, Bombay, there we go. Holy shit. Spam. Spam the bombs. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so when you're bombing bases you might need a couple of runs because that took a long time to drop them bombs. But it's still going to be fun. It's still going to be very fun to use. Hang on a second, I've got to clear my throat, guys, sorry. Oh, there we go, that's better. Alright, on to our next nation, which will be the Russians. Let's start with the tanks again. I don't think they've got any low tier ones either. I think it's just a high tier that this patch is focusing on or update. So T-64B. Now this is going to be the nut to crack. This is going to be the hardest one with its armour. So we'll have a look at the normal armour. Let's get a little bit closer in. So 60, 120 effective thickness. Ah, we've got a little extra bit here of structural steel. Then you've got the rolled homogeneous. then just just a normal, obnoxiously thick Russian armor in its little plates. Holy shit! Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard to pen. So hard to pen. No, no, I can't really get into the side of it. How much does it say its side armor is? 85 millimeters. So, and then you got to add on the extra 3 millimeters there. Any road wheels you might hit. So, still be able to pen it, but again, it's all down to really the composite armor. So, do the X-ray. 480 millimeters for both kinetic and chemical rounds. This is going to be pretty hard to pen. Yeah, this is going to be a tough nut to crack, but I think it's going to be a fun tank to play. So, ammunition. We will get a default APFS DS with pretty decent penetration here, especially if you're hitting flat armor. And we've got a second APFS DS, which is even fucking better. Oh my god, it's almost 500 millimeters at 10 meters. That is pretty good. We've got a heat round for 40. That's not too bad really. Then we have a high explosive round. Okay. And then we have the missile. Holy hell, 650 millimeters of pen. Wow. Even at 60 degrees, 324, which isn't too bad. That is pretty decent. Pretty decent. What's the reload? 7.5, but that will most likely go down as you expert it and ace it. Couldn't think what I was going to say then. Completely lost my train of thought. I hope this video doesn't go on for too long though. If it does, guys, my apologies, but I want to get everything in so you guys have a decent look at some of the vehicles that are coming, or all of them, because I don't think there's going to be that many in the patch. Oh my god, look at the velocity. Look how close all that is together. Wow. I like the sound of the autoloader. I think that's an autoloader. It sounds pretty decent. Oh, here we go. This is an Abrams. This is going to be painful for it. Oh shit. Okay, that was a really bad shot. Let's try that again. Let's see. Hey, the shells aren't doing too much. Let's go for the turret. Oh, okay, there you go. Damn. That meant business. That meant business. Let's get on the move and see what this girl can do. I'm assuming she's going to be pretty fast. Oh, a lot of wobble. I do love the way they put in a stabilised cannon for these high tier vehicles, and it just bounces around like a fat girl's tits. Okay, so 21 miles an hour across country. It's not as fast as the Leo and the Abrams, but it's not by any means slow. It's still pretty decent. I mean, it is literally just a slightly upgraded variant on the T64A. So I wasn't expecting it to be too quick, really. Nice to have the machine gun on top as well for taking out aircraft that are flying too low. I think that's what the T64A was really lacking. Pretty decent. I like it. I think it's quite nice. I'm going to enjoy playing this one as well. Going to be getting some murders in that one. It's not going to be killing people. You're going to be murdering them with that. It's just going to be a piss take of a tank with its armour. Okay. So, on to aviation for the Russians. No low tiers. I think it's just the LA200, yeah. So let's have a look at this. Let's see what its top speed is. 659. It looks like some sort of spaceship from a 50s B movie. It really does. Look at it. 150 rounds of ammunition. Oh my god. Not much to really unlock, so it should be quite easy to get through that. But wow, 150 rounds of ammo, that's really not a lot, is it? Not in the grand scheme of things, but they are 37mm, so they will do a hell of a lot of damage when they do connect. Let's get this girl wound up and off the runway. We've got no wet, so I'm going to have to persevere. Hopefully this is a reasonably long runway. Although saying that, look at the speed go up. That is pretty good. Like lifting them over. Come on. There we go. Up and away. It is a really nice looking plane, but it does really remind me of the 50s B movies, like rocket ship. To the moon! Let's have a look at the cockpit. Wow. Wow. Oh, we have a friend with us. Hello! He's not holding the stick for some reason. That is a lot of shit to look at. Wow. That is really taking some time. You've got to give it to War Thunder. You know, they really do put the effort in with the cockpit for the fighters. You know, it's really nice to see. So we need to shoot. Let's have a go with the guns. It sounds like someone knocking on the door, like someone really pissed off. Oh, there we go. Little shark. Poor little shark. It's such overkill, isn't it? It is a lovely plane though, I must say. It is really nice. Right, let's jump out of this and go on to the next nation. Who have we got next? Is it Britain? I think it is. Let's see. Yep, we're on to the British, so we're going to switch. Now, I know they haven't got any new tanks except for the Challenger, and this is the one that I really am looking forward to, because it is just a beast. Never has one of these been lost in combat. I mean, look, it just looks so intimidating. It really does look intimidating. Okay, let's have a look at the armour. Just try and line up a bit there. 17mm, 85 effective thickness. Not too bad. This is going to be a weak point here, I think. Especially there. Yeah, that's a real weak spot there. 200mm just in there. But again, it's going to be all down to the composite armour for these tanks. This is where their strengths really lie in this armour. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but the composite armour for the Challenger 1 is still classified. So, I'm not sure how this is going to be remedied. Holy shit, 9.7 seconds. That can't be right. That can't be right. Wow, that is really long. I was assuming it would be about a 6.5 as well. That is pretty long. Okay, well, dev server, it is open to change. Oh, there's no composite on the lower glacis. 400 for kinetic and 600 for chemical rounds. This is going to have to be hold down, or at least covering your lower glacis if you can. That is pretty bad news for the British tank. Wow, that is a lot of fuel tanks along the side. Very compact turret, lots of ammunition down the bottom as well. You are going to have to limit how much ammunition you carry with this. That is going to be bad news for your driver and the ammunition. You are going to literally have to take the bare minimum of ammo. Okay, let's have a look at the munitions. So we start off with an APDS shot, which is pretty shit. That is really bad. Hesh, ugh, again, really not worth it at 9BR. And then the APFSDS, which is mediocre really, considering how much penetration the others have. So it'd be interesting to play this tank. I am still looking forward to it, but looking at that massive weak spot down there on the lower glacis, as well as the long reload, which I'm hoping is only a placeholder for the moment and is going to be changed. There was a story, or it's not a story, it's a fact, in the first Gulf War, a Challenger tank crew took out 8 Russian or Russian-made tanks in the space of 40 seconds. So I'm not sure if they're nerfing it due to the insane reload of a British crew or what, but I don't know. I'm not going to be able to pen this up here though. I guarantee it, it's not going to pen. This T64B is not going to get penned. I can go for the lower glacis. Oh, that was way too high. That was way too high. That is bang on 800 there. Unless it's just the velocity. Oh, there we go. Straight through. So you can kill them obviously, you just have to know where to shoot. Let's see what the speed is across country. So let's see how much cannon banks we have. Quite a lot again. Jesus, I mean, I really appreciate what War Thunder does with the models of the tanks and everything, but holy hell, they really need to fix the stabilisation on the cannons. It's really bad. That is not a stable cannon in my opinion. Let's just have a look at it on the move. So we're doing like 22 cross country. Probably be able to do more once your sort of upgrade slightly. Pretty nice looking tank though, I must admit I do like the Challenger 1 tank. It just looks so modern and sleek. You know, you just can't get away from how nice it actually does look. Okay, so let's jump into the aviation, because I'm aware this video is starting to slightly drag a bit, so we're going to try and get through as quickly as we can. Now I do know that the British do have some planes that have been added. Where are they? There we go. So we have a new Spitfire 5B and a new 5C. Let's have a look at the 5B. I'm not going to test flight because, well, it's just another Spitfire really. We do have them in game already. Pretty nice looking though, I do like it. You know, you can't not like a Spitfire. It's just such a beautiful looking plane. The shape of the wings is just lovely. If you've ever seen them fly as well, you'll appreciate just how beautiful they are, and the sound is just amazing. We see some last year at Duxford, which was lovely. Both of them fought in the Battle of Britain as well. Again, nice. 480 rounds of Hispano Mark II cannon rounds. So they might jam up slightly, don't hold the trigger for too long. Okay, what else do we have? Do we have anything else? I don't think we do. Oh, hang on. Yes we do. We have the premium. But nothing else for the tech tree. Let's have a look at this. 6.3 BR. It looks really nice actually. Let's see what it gets to carry. Oh, it's just a pure fighter. I was hoping it's going to be a fighter bomber, considering it looks like a Mustang. 426. It's not bad. I don't think I'm going to test fly this at the moment. I'm just going to skip and jump onto the next. But I will be coming back on the dev server and doing some more videos on it. I don't know if the Japanese have got any tanks. I don't believe they have. Nope. Oh, that's disappointing. I was really hoping the Japanese would get some love for their top tier, because I'm working on spading my Type 74 at the moment, but in my honest opinion, the fact that they added this was just to sort of make people who like the Japanese feel a little bit special, you know, like they're not being left out, but it's not an 8.7 tank. It's good, it's not an 8.7 though. Okay, so it's just the KI 108, which again is just another heavy fighter to add to the ever growing list of heavy fighters for the Japanese. Don't think it carries bombs, no, it's just a bomber hunter. Yeah, you only get 2mm with a 37mm cannon. Right, nonsense. Seriously, how many heavy fighters do they need? Look at the list. Look at this list of heavy fighters for the Japanese, and now they've just got another one added to it. That's disappointing. Okay, the Italians got a new low tier fighter plane, a prop. It's not a jet 2.0. Jesus Christ, could you imagine? It kind of looks like a fat, chubby little P-47. In my opinion, anyway. It is a very ugly looking plane. Let's have a look. What is it? Wrong one. Not this. Yeah, just a pure fighter. I don't think the Italians have really been given any love for this patch. Oh, hang on. We got a Spitfire. We have a 3.3 Spitfire, which is just the Mark 5B Trop, which we have for the British anyway. Okay. 1,300 gold. So yeah, they got a premium and a low tier fighter plane. Okay, switch to the French. They only got this AMX 30B2. Let's have a look. I mean, it's a nice tank. What puts me off the top tier French is the fact that there's no stabilisation on the cannons. It really lets them down. You really feel it when you need to snapshot someone going around the corner and you can't because your cannon is all over the place. So let's have a look at the armour. It's going to be thin, yeah. It is basically just the AMX 30B2 with ERA on top. And, well, if you've played the AMX 30 B2, you'll know 400mm against chemical missiles or heat. So yeah, it still might be one-shotted by a too hot, and we get this horrible default round of the high explosive shell and an absolutely abysmal APFS DS shell. That's disappointing, really, isn't it? Because I do like the other one. I do like the other one with the like the other B2. This one, I do like it. I've got quite far with it, sort of, you know. But I think, as I say, what lets it down is its sort of lack of a stabilizer and lack of armor. It's pretty fast though. It has got some decent speed to it. I don't think there's any point of taking it out, is there? Let's have a look at this. The Martin 167A3. Now, considering as well this was used by the British, I would have thought they would either put it into the British tech tree as well, or stuck it in as a low tier premium, but whatever. Let's see what it carries. It's not going to be impressive, is it? No, it is just a little low tier bomber just to get you going, really, isn't it? It's a starter plane, which isn't too bad. It bolsters out the tech tree in the long run. Oh, hang on. We have a Yak 3 as well, premium for the French at rank 3 4BR. 1,600 gold, which isn't bad. I might pick that up for myself. And we have a new jet, 638, which is quite nice. about time. Please, right, please, 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 can I have fucking rockets on this one? Because this one is slow as fuck, and it has no rockets. It is just a pure fighter. Please let me have the decent rockets with this. Please, please, please. Yes, we have. Oh, yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. If you've used those rockets, they're really good. I've got them for the Bourbon, whatever the hell it's called. And they're really good for knocking out tanks at top tiers. Really good. However, having them on this Bourbon, 198 miles an hour you are deducted when using a rocket pod. So that being 638, you're probably looking at around about the same speed as this, so around about 540 or less. But let's take a quick look at it anyway. It basically just looks like the other ones. It looks like the other ones. 300 rounds of ammunition, so you get less ammo, I believe. More top speed, rockets and bombs, but it still bolsters out the tech tree, really does. And I don't think I'm going to take it for a test flight today. I might do it at a later date. Let's see. 500 rounds of ammo, 500, 500, 400. So you get more speed but less ammo, so don't miss, is the moral of the story for that one. So guys, I hope everyone's enjoyed my quick run through of the dev server for update 1.77. Remember guys, everything on the dev server is subject to change. Please don't take anything as gospel. Wait until the live server comes out before anyone puts in any tickets complaining. You guys know who you are. You know who you are, don't you? Okay then guys, remember, like, subscribe, share the channel please. And until next time guys, I will see you soon and have fun.